Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's season 6 of the CSC Challenger Series. Sean Green, William Stewart here, Nick DeShera per usual in the background. Folks, I am certainly excited. We've got an all-star list of players for both Division 1 and Division 2 of these brackets. Sean, man, what do you have to say?
Listen, first of all, we should already understand the excitement of this season because of how many players are going live right now for their matches. It's insane. Some of them have like professional live streams going on.
Yeah,
And
maybe
it's
you
so
should
good
cut
to
that
see
out,
it,
guys.
and they get to watch all those. Yeah, no, it's all good.
Let us have our love. Come on.
We like attention, okay? So if you could just stop taking that away from us, that would be great. But man, what a first night matchup we have here. Our Division 1 finalists from last season in Ram Guevara out of Houston, Texas, playing out of the stadium, taking on Danny Baggish. Who's that? He's an ex-commentator. I know that. But my goodness, the stats across the board, 11 players. We talked about this in the pre-show, but 11 players above a 5.0 in Division 1. 8 players dropped from Division 1 to Division 2. Are you kidding me? Division 2 is just Division 1B, right?
It seems like it. It seems like it, but that's the progression of this CSC Challenger Series. We've seen your attention with the viewership being brought to this bad boy, and yeah, it's certainly a thrilling time for us. As man, just the averages alone for Division 2 are impressive. How close those are. You mentioned it in our selection show, and then for Division 1, just the top 5 to even also say the whole list of names is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, from top to bottom, it's a great list. I'm just looking forward to this season. I've been looking forward to it since the bracket came out when we couldn't say anything for 5 days. And I'm looking forward to it even more now that we're here. Night 1, I love the 9 p.m. start time instead of the 9:30 p.m. start time. Thank you, PPD. And man, it's gonna be a great time. I'm ready to get rolling, man. How about you?
Yeah, 30 minutes earlier. I'm enjoying it. I'm a little bit tired, to be honest, Sean. I made the trek here from Decatur, Alabama. To be honest, I trekked overnight. I drove.
Oh,
I
yeah?
just said heck with it. Drove the full thing. I was like, yep, we're gonna make this happen. So 11 and a half hour trek. Got done last night, 9:30, hit the road, and now we're here for this impressive matchup. So let's get to it. Let's go. Who do you want to see first? Let's go to Ram Guevara, as he's our first competitor up. He's one of our finalists from last year. Ram Guevara, Screwston, location, the stadium, been playing for 13 plus years. 5.27 NPR and a 39.07 PPD ranking currently. Throwing those Screwston 9.2 gram darts. Yeah, not 92, 9.2 gram.
Okay, more insane is the 92 grams. So we'll take the 9.2. I'm impressed that you can read all this. I know that there are some other people that are following along that are impressed that you can read all this with the periods in there. I love the graffiti look. How about you guys? Do you like it in the chat?
Yeah, it's an updated, revamped season, man. It's this. I like what's Nick and the crew have done with our logo this year.
It's always top notch every time it is. And I'm telling you right now, a lot of people are going to overlook this guy right here. I've done it for years, or for seasons in the CSC Challenger Series. He has 2/3 in Division 1. He has a runner-up finish from last year where he lost 9-8 in a very last league decider to Mike Maloney for the potential double dip scenario. You cannot overlook Ram Guevara. And I can tell you that the one person who is not going to overlook Ram Guevara, Danny the Gambler Baggish. Usually gambles, but he's not going to try and gamble tonight. He's playing out of Club 401, been playing for 28 plus years, even though he's 30. His NPR is a 5.82, which is a lot more than Rams coming into this, but when you really think about it, those numbers don't matter. 42.01 PPD, and you can see it right there, X Darts commentator. Man, we were so... He had such a terrible time with us, Will, that we actually pushed him right back into playing darts. I think that's what happened. He's like, if I qualify for all this, I don't have to do any commentary for it with these yahoos.
What we thought we convinced him the easier work was done behind the scenes and with the mic on, but he chose to. I'm going to go out there and play for it nonetheless. And he's a competitor through and through. But folks, I hope you're ready. We're taking a look from the stadium at Ram Guevara's perspective here, down
absolutely.
in Houston, Texas.
Yep. And man, I can't wait. We got the stadium back on stream. How about a new location with the Club 401? Where they play leagues and stuff out of. Joe 401 is definitely a big part of that, but it's going to be good to see Danny play the CSC Challenger Series format. I really can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully everyone who's tuning in right now is going to be as impressed as this. But tell us in the chat, where are you tuning in from? Who do you have in this matchup? If you've never watched before, let's go over the format and specific rules for the CSC Challenger Series. It is a double elimination style tournament. Players play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket, with a cork or 3-dart count up to start. And you're seeing it right there, the 100 from Ram. So if Danny gets himself, you see a good look. I like the new dad wardrobe he's got going on too. He's really trying to fill that in.
He's waiting.
And speaking of which, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I think he's waiting for some of those new jerseys to come in from that new company he started.
Yeah, with Mike Maloney. So I believe it's called Maloney Doubles. No, it's not what it's called. It's but
maximum precision.
Yeah, maximum precision darts, Maloney doubles, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. But we got some people in here not rooting for Ram, but thinking Ram's going to win. We had some Danny 9-7. I think it's going to be a close matchup. I hope it's a close matchup because both these players are more than capable of throwing fire. And if they both do it together, this could be something else. What's your over-under for 9 marks tonight, bud?
That's a good question. I'm going to be honest. I was a little bit focused on some sleep, trying to catch up on some Z's. But I think here, just off the cuff, I think let's go ahead and go with a good round number of 33 9 marks to start off the season. 33.
All right, 3. Well, I'll let you know when they're on pace for 51, so you can laugh at it. And boom goes the dynamite. Ram Guevara with the first of the season.
For those that didn't know, Danny did participate in some steel tip events this weekend. There's his lovely Mrs. Nikki there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit pregnant.
Yeah. With little Baggish there. And it's a girl on the way. I'm really excited for him to be a girl dad, honestly. He's going to be so wonderful.
Yeah. Definitely so. He's top notch in the village. She's amazing as well. So big shout out to her. Nick. But I know that she's been allowing Danny to go out and about and participate in things. And I know this weekend it was a big one for him as he had 5 first place finishes at the Shoot for the Moon tournament, a second place in singles 501, and then a couple top 4 and a top 8 finish as well. So good weekend on the steel tip board, but does that translate to the soft tip side of things? He was a little bit concerned. Yes. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you.
Really?
Yeah, he was a little concerned. He was kind of, you could see that he was uneasy about that transition from playing steel tip all weekend and then going to soft.
One of the things that makes Danny great, and this is just someone behind the scenes, is he's a confident player and he exudes that confidence when he speaks and when he talks. But in reality, he gets nervous before he plays matches. He never takes an opponent lightly. And I think that is part of the reason why he is as good of a dart player as he is. He knows that the focus just has to be there. That 4 mark is probably going to hurt him right now. And he knows it because Ram's got his honeypot.
Yep.
Oh, wow. And he kind of lets him off the hook there.
Yeah, just a little bit there, but we'll see if Danny makes him pay. Got to gather that point advantage. He does have that upper hand, and we know what that means to him.
Oh, here you go.
He's getting a 9. Here it is.
Well, boom goes the dynamite there for Danny Baggish. The gambler gets one on the board. And Ram knows that was that last round for him was the moment in the match, or the moment in that leg that Danny gave him. Now, if I'm Danny, I realize that that's also a moment that I just gave Ram a chance, and I got to stop doing that tonight, because Ram will most likely take advantage of that more often than not. Oh, man, it's good to be back in the booth
here.
All right, so let's go behind the scenes here real quick and tell everyone kind of the updates that we've made here. We're now on vMix, which is great, but now I can't see your faces, and that means Nick and Will, so I can't see when you're crying, laughing, or when I say anything that actually is remotely funny, and I just don't know how I'm doing. So
yeah,
you're gonna have to laugh harder. All right.
We're kind of speaking over each other a couple times. It's a little bit different for us. And I think it's totally unintentional. I think there's just a little bit of a maybe we're figuring it out here with this new system. But it's a good transition. It's a good transition.
Yeah, I never realized how much I need to stare at you when I do commentary. As Danny wins leg number weird. 1 after that comment.
That's weird. I will say you're wrong. It's not a girl. They were told after 10 weeks of being a girl that is actually a boy. Yep. Nikki just texted me that.
Oh my gosh. Well, now we're going to have a smaller Danny. Gosh, nobody needs that. I'm just kidding. We'll take it. Maybe he'll be better at commentary. Well, guys, A to ZDarts.com is back as our great sponsor for our PPD CSC Challenger Series. And they're giving away a raffle prize right out the gate, guys. All you got to do is leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page to be entered in for your chance to win. Tonight's raffle winner will receive their choice of a Winmore Pro Series 85% tungsten darts featuring designs from MVG, Joe Cullen, and more. Best of luck to all of our live viewers.
Yeah, big shout out. That's some impressive material coming out of Winmore. Definitely want to check those out.
I mean, that's a heck of a first release party, you know?
For sure. No doubt about it. Hammers in the big one there. Great 8 mark.
Yeah, great 8 mark. So now here's the deal. Did Danny do himself such a big disservice by being a commentator for a week at TOC where he talked about his dart strategy and his cricket strategy the entire time?
He may have not even thought about it before he did it, honestly. Just to be honest,
now that he's done it,
he may have just released it.
Do you think that, I mean, that's got to be an advantage for every player that plays against him, right? You just saw it right there. Ram start on the 17s and then immediately try to take out the 18s and get rid of the higher ground because he knows that's where Danny's going to try and live when he can. Now, right there, he knows he had to get a new number, so that's why he moved over. But I'm just interested. It's going to be interesting.
This is going to be a good season. There's no denying it, folks. We've got some quality competitors in the field. DartsTOC.com has you covered with all the info to get involved if you're wanting to. If you're wanting to see the brackets and more, go to CompuSport and just type in PPD on that search tab and check out all that info.
I'm sure Young Buck in the background can put it right in there. There it is. DartsTOC.com. If you just go there and check out the map, that's all you got to do. And I'm not going to say any of the rest of it right yet. I'm going to make you guys beg for it. That's what I'm going to do. See what happens. But hey, there are only a few days left to snag the February Dart of the Month, the Devin Peterson Wisdom Dart from Shot. Purchase the February Dart of the Month for a free Shot, hand towel, and a chance to win a signed set of Michael Smith Achieve darts. I'm going to be nice to you today. The giveaway ends March 1st, and the winner will have their choice of soft tip or steel tip. Best of luck. Also, the new Mark McFadden V2 dart barrels by Colonial are out now. And don't tell the wife, but I bought a set. If you love a straight barrel with an aggressive grip, You'll love these darts even more. Just click the banner found on the homepage at a-zdarts.com. I have thrown them. I immediately bought a set of them when they came out. They are wonderful. So if you get a chance to get yourself a set of really reasonably priced fantastic darts, as Ram takes out that one with the double 15. A Maloney double to win a leg. And it's 1-1. But yeah, it's a fantastic dart barrel. I love everything about it. And how can you not support someone like Money Mark McFadden? He's just one of the best guys out there. But if you're looking for your next dart flight, read up on A to Z Dart's newest article for everything you need to know about dart flights to pick the best one for you. I actually just showed my kids at school that blog post because it does literally have everything on flights that you could possibly need to know. Then for the latest American Dart news featuring new Win More sponsored players, Jules Van Dongen, who's playing the CSC Challenger Series, Mike Maloney, who's playing in the CSC Challenger Series, Rick Hensey, who's playing in the CSC Challenger Series, and Garrett Rakowski, guess what?
In the CSC
He's playing in the CSC Challenger Series. Sorry, I can't tell if you're ready to speak or not. Learn more on the A to Z Darts blog found on the resources tab on their website. And I am finally done with that spiel. I said I was done with that spiel, Will.
Well, you know, it wasn't quite good enough, so I figured I could give you another opportunity at it, but that's okay. Danny going back downstairs for the 5 mark. 220 plays 93 here as Ram will try to convert here. Probably all, well, at least try to get a 7 mark here. Oh, no. He went back up. Okay. I figured he kind of hammered the 17s there, huh? Maybe just thought that was a little bit of a blocker.
I could have sworn Garrett Rakowski was in CSC Challenger Series. I think I just miss him. I think that's what happened. I feel like it's my internet.
Oh, it's your internet? I think it's not our internet because I'm having it too.
Okay, good. Oh, thank goodness. Oh,
thank goodness. That's okay. That's okay.
I was so scared.
Good.
But Bill, thank you for pointing that out that Garrett's not in the CSC. He should be. Let's put it that way.
Well, he was. He was in track to do it, and then I think he just fell out.
Well, boom goes the dynamite for that. Not for that, but Ram already hit a 9 mark, so I had to say it. Danny clinical in this leg. He's throwing a 6.0. Ram's throwing a 6.4, and he's losing by almost 78 points. Exactly. He kind of sets himself up a little bit just in case.
Yeah, just in case is a afterthought because Danny's going to put this in. 1, 2, 3.
With a double on the last one, just add some extra points. 5.71 beats a 6.0 any day of the week when the 6.0 starts second. We got South Dakota in the chat. Jacob, what do you mean? Who are we blaming tonight? It's always Will, or it's always Nick. We already know this.
No doubt.
Yeah, we can't blame anyone else.
No doubt about it. And Nick just shakes his head in the background. We can't see him anymore, but I know that's what he's doing. He's like these guys.
He's definitely shaking his head in the background.
Can you guys not call me out like that? That's a little brutal.
I think next week we need a FaceTime on mute when we do the live stream.
He's alive.
That was the sultry voice of young buck Nick Dirachi Teixeira. And for those of you that need that background story of why we call him Dirachi, if you remember the very first show that we ever did together,
very
the CSC Challenger Series.
Very first show.
Yep. Will was trying to introduce everyone. And my name's easy, Sean Green. You can't really mess that up unless you mispronounce Sean, which happens every once in a while for people who can't spell or read. And Teixeira is a tough last name to pronounce. Will didn't even ask him how to pronounce it. He just went for it. you know, and went with Dirachi. Went with Dirachi,
which is way wrong. Which is way wrong.
Not close. Not
Kayla,
close.
you better calm down. Kayla, you better calm down in there. Don't you be blaming me for nothing. Florida folk, get out of here. Christy Davis, hi, how are you? Good to see you here, Christy. See that complete
Yeah,
turn
one
of
lung
events
low
there,
on
Kayla?
YouTube.
Uh-huh.
We've always used Discord before, but now with vMix, we're doing it this way. But you're right. We could, I guess, have Discord up as well. But boom goes the dynamite for Ram again.
Well, there's other outputs we can try too. If this doesn't quite work out for us, we can do some other stuff and we'll work on it in the background. But for just trying something new here, it was great that we were able to do that as Danny puts in a big 9 mark, his second of the evening.
Yeah, I'm just not going to say it for him. Right now, anyway. Look at Christy Davis in there trying to get the queen of the palace to watch some darts. And right now, what's wonderful is that Nick is so annoyed in the background because so many people have already called out that there's not a 9 mark counter. He's working on it. He was not happy with the one that he created, so he's reworking on it. It'll be here. Give it some time. But for now, we're just going to have to pretend like we know what the count's at. It's already at 6.
Yeah, let's be honest. We all got way too much stuff going on. We're finding our time a little
Remember
bit
we used to
thin
just do
these
this?
days.
Gosh.
A little bit thin these days. You see Danny give a little
Like my
chuckle
hairline.
there at the end. Yeah, dude, at the start of the show, remember Sean actually had a dang near puffy afro, but now it's turned into this just non-existent hairline.
Stress working with Will Stewart and Nick Teixeira. We'll do it to you. Yeah, you can't see me. So, haha. Good try. But now I'm covered by the score. All I hear is a little typing in the background as he works to try and make sure that that's rid of for the next time he switches to our screen.
Scott saying hearing something in the background. That would be my orange juice and Sprite, my homemade energy drink, because Will needs it tonight. He's running on fumes after making that 11.5-hour trek.
Your energy drink is just orange juice and Sprite with 0 caffeine?
Organic energy drink. It's vitamin C, bro. Vitamin C is critical. Yeah, organic.
No.
Yeah. Tell you what, a little coconut water in there too. Get some electrolytes. Tell you what, brother. Tell you what.
Well, and we missed it, but Danny won that last leg, by the way.
Yeah, he did. He did. He finds himself up 3-1 here in this affair. And just to let you know, I'm talking about my drive. Danny made a similar drive to get back home last night. So don't forget that.
Well, Danny I was just going to say, Danny also, with that drive, could not really sleep and did not get to the club until about 20 minutes before his match, which is very uncharacteristic for him.
Interesting. It has not hurt him so far. And that's not with Ram's not throwing bad. Now 4.0 in this leg is going to be bad for Ram if he keeps that up.
It's funny. Mike saying, I didn't get home till 1 a.m. last night. Stop it. Mike, totally different. Let me guess. Just real quick. You're wearing Hey Dudes in a hat for the 400th time in the CSC.
First of all, I'm going to need you to stop it right now. Okay. Hey Dudes are amazing. Hats are amazing when your hairline looks like mine and Mike's. And I don't want to hear it. At least, but you missed the joggers. The capri joggers that he also has on.
That's it. Well, how about this? Danny finds himself up once again here, and he's stolen away the house advantage. So Ram's got to stay on these 16s. Yep. And even that's not enough. So here we go. Baggish once again to just kind of close this number out and move on.
He's going to take that one shot at and go right back to the 17s. Yep. Forces Ram to just stay on the 16s the whole way. He might get a 15 in there with his last start just to take it, but I doubt it. He does not. Another 9 mark on the 16s for Ram Guevara.
Mike says he's actually wearing a new pair of jeans.
Yeah,
today.
They're probably perfect jeans. The perfect jeans.
Apple bottom jeans. Apple bottoms.
Does he have the boots with the fur? That's all that matters. We have so many questions about this 9 mark counter. We did not realize that it was as needed.
I think we're at 6 right now is what I've got. 3 and 3.
6 now?
Yep, 3 and 3.
That's fair.
Is what I have.
Kayla Spurgeon in there goes, can I have one stream without seeing your name or you? Talking to Mike Maloney. That's amazing. He's probably actually playing his CSC match right now, too, by the way.
There's numerous people that are, and there could be some matches that have rounded out already. If you know some score lines, throw them in the chat for us. We'll throw it out there for you all to see as well. As Danny once again wins another leg, and it's a 5.35 in that one.
That's just in. Don Stewart defeats Dustin Larson. We had Kevin Schmitz defeated our female participant in the CSC Challenge Series Division 1, Chrissy Grimmel, and our current champion of the WCS. So Kevin Schmitz moves on, the Rabbit. And that's all I have so far on the bracket. Hey, let me ask you a question, Will.
Yes.
I want to know how you feel about this. The Indiana State Dart Tournament that was this weekend was entirely paperless on CompuSport.
Yeah?
Yeah, so there was no paper handouts or anything. It was just all online, and you posted your scores after your match was over, and then you moved on.
Man, it sounds like it's 2024, guys. Wow.
Well, boom goes the dynamite again for Ram Guevara. I love it. And what I love most about it is that it means that even if you lost the match, if you see your opponent's not into their score right away, you enter it. And then they now are on a 10-minute timer for their next match already. And they don't get to go take their smoke breaks or just steal the paper and take it out of the venue and go across the street to their hotel room and take a little nap and then come back and turn in their score sheet.
Yep, exactly. It just cuts out that time constraints, and more tournaments should do that. If you're a steel tip tournament, start using the power that is Dart Connect. Let me tell you what, incredible. Same for the soft tip side. Yeah, use those systems to better your tournament, better the experience for everyone. It's good. It's good.
Oh, Ram throwing a 6.25 in this leg. Yeah, Mike says it's 3-0 him, as he is playing his match right now. Hey, Mike, since you can hear me, hey, in the future, if you're not the stream match for the week, can you just not be the stream match for the week? And start your match at 8 p.m. Central at the same time with your own live stream? I mean, you don't have to, but I'm just saying it might be helpful. It might be helpful, maybe. Not, I mean, we don't want to take away viewers from you. You don't want to take viewers from us. I think it works out great.
Well, we've got a lot of people tuning in. Over 1,500 viewers right now.
Yeah, quite a lot.
I mean, we're not gonna be greedy, but we will be. We will be. Cut it off, guys. Don't be streaming when we're. No, I'm just kidding.
You stop it right now. 4-2, Danny over Ram. But we know that Ram has the ability against even the top competition to have a comeback scenario. We do have the PPD player advantage rule still in effect this year. Mike says, sorry, I like to rewatch my stuff. Well, we like to watch it too. Just, at 7 Central. Maybe.
Oh, my. Anyway, how about
I kind of understand why this week you did not have it any earlier.
Okay, I think what we're seeing here is Danny maybe thinking this is break.
Rookies. I'm
Being
telling
that
you
he's
what.
the new one. He's the new one to the group, so it wouldn't surprise me if you thought maybe that was just break right there, seeing that 7-score line with the count up that we did first.
Yep. Un más,
But
por favor.
these guys are flying right now.
Yeah.
They're playing very quick.
Yes, they are. Yes, the player advantage rule is in effect. So, Mike, you better calm down about the score line or else you're going to start complaining. Andy Douglas says, better watching this than Maloney, LOL. And Mike responds with, sorry for your loss. That's fair. I appreciate everyone in the chat here. I have a lot of my Indiana people watching along, tuning in. Appreciate all of you in the chat. Of course, all of the players that turn into the chat is always special for us, except for when Mike does it when he's live. And, man, Ram is in fuego on these 9 marks right now. He's trying to make it 4-3 going to the break. Can he do it, Will? Can he do it?
He's certainly going to try. He needs it, I think. He doesn't want to have Danny up 5-2 in this one. Hey, guy in the blue shirt, how's it going? Is he listening into the chat? Sorry.
Hey, there you
Couldn't
go.
help it. All righty.
Everyone at home wearing a blue shirt just like freaked out for a second, by the way. For sure.
Like me? Did you mean me? Oh, and of course, the people who have been into the castle and all that good stuff as well. Sorry, Paul. Paul has been one of our main supporters since season 1, along with Jesse Gilbertson. I mean, the real OG watchers have been with us since the get-go when we had 300 viewers for the entire thing. We're at 1,576 viewers right now. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Joshua Bennett goes, can confirm the freak out, also wearing blue shirt. Boom goes the dynamite for Baggish. And he retakes the point lead, but just barely. Ram right back to his honeypot. Is he moving? He's not moving.
No.
Why'd you even suggest that, Sean?
Of course he's not.
I'm an idiot.
He's staying right there. He's forcing the hand to Baggish because Baggish needs to fill it up once again to even make a dent. He's going to do it. Look at this.
Back to back. 9 marks.
To back. How about that? Because Ram had one in the middle.
Is that 3 in a row?
That's 3 in a row, my guy.
I've lost track of all these 9 marks. If only there was a 9 mark counter, Will.
Joe, you're butchered him. Stop it, Sean. Stop it. Stop it. Nick.
I can't see his reaction, so I'm just assuming that it's so amazing. He might have quit. He could not be here. Just this is
middle of the
I
time.
can't see it. Matt Welsh goes, is it weird that I looked down to see what color shirt I was wearing? Matt, it is not, because for a split second, even though I can see myself in the video, I looked down.
Nick commented, where's the 9 mark counter?
That is Nick Dirachi in the chat saying, where's the 9 mark counter? ...
Oh, my.
And then if you notice, he also has a burner account named Jordan Smith, who put
Clearly.
the exact same thing. He didn't realize it was going to come out from both of his accounts.
Well, here we go.
So if you ever see Jordan Smith liking Nick Teixeira's stuff.
Oh. Danny wanted that one back. Close. He wanted the double there.
Yep.
He wanted the double there, but Ram's going to go ahead and try to make this a 4-3 match, and then it's totally different here. Yeah.
And look at him. He goes 9 mark to solidify the leg pretty much.
Wow.
Cole Hansen says the only thing missing is a button pusher. You're not wrong. Crystal, the viewer count record, we just were told this by Mike Maloney today because I think he just made up all these stats. I used to know the number off the top of my head, and I don't remember it anymore. It's well over
2,860.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know it was that much over. Well, Ram takes it out to make it a 4-3 scoreline as we head to our break. Will, is this about what you expected? It's about what I did.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a tight knit affair, but honestly, I figured that maybe the steel tip would play a little bit of advantage towards Baggish here. But so far, I mean, he broke out early, but Ram's been able to come back. Let's find
Yep.
out what our players have to say. Let's talk to Danny. Let's talk to Ram, and then we'll come back for the conclusion of this match here in just a moment's time, huh?
Yeah, if you guys are wanting to know just how far back Ram and Danny go, listen to these interviews because Ram Guevara played his first blind draw, and Danny Baggish was there. So hear from both these players, and we'll be right back for the rest of this match right after this.
My name's Ram Guevara, play out of the stadium, and vendor would be Star City Amusements.
Well, Ram Guevara, welcome back to the CSC Challenger Series, one of the fan favorites and a finalist of last season where you took on Mike Maloney there. How's it feel to be back on the show? And also, how was that final for you? Because we haven't had a chance to talk about it yet.
Man, I'm good. Everything's been here and there, but I'm just trying to keep my game going, especially with this tough field that we're going to go against this season. So other than that, I mean, it's back to the board.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with your match against Mike Maloney, I mean, it was a crazy affair. I mean, you came back from behind and almost took it all the way to another week of action. How did that feel?
It felt great. I didn't start off as strong as I should have in the beginning. That's when he got his legs in on that. But towards the end, once I start rolling, I roll, nonstop. I try to come back to force another match for the following week, but hey, you know what? He got me. He played very well. I mean, hey, just like I said, the whole CSC Division 1 and 2 are very tough.
And then the WCS just concluded not too long ago, and you had a great time playing with Cheyenne Richards. Can you talk to us about what the experience was playing in that?
Experience was fun, man. I like to play with Cheyenne. I like to make her feel comfortable and don't worry about all her misses. I mean, everybody misses. Just don't get down on yourself. Keep your head up. Keep playing. I mean, once if everything falls through, it's going to fall through for you.
And then for your first match back in the CSC, you got a doozy. You got Danny Baggish, the third highest average in the whole group here. What's going to be your game plan to come out on top?
I'm just playing my game like I've been doing. I mean, I know I'm a strong opponent. Danny's a very strong opponent, of course. I've learned from him way back in the day when I first met Danny, and he knows what's up. On a blind draw, I drew him. First time ever. I was throwing like a baseball. He's like, hey, Bram, switch your foot up and let's do this. And from there, just started rolling. He was my first partner that I ever had in the blind draw.
Absolutely. And is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Yeah, I just want to thank my wife and all of my supporters, my sponsors that support me throughout the year. Very pleased for everything. Continued year. Other than that, man, I appreciate everything. Hopefully it turns out a good way. Hope to give everybody a show tonight.
Well, we know you always give us a show, and we're excited. First match of the season. We're in for a great time and a hell of a show. And Ram, we wish you nothing but the best of luck in your match.
Ram Guevara, you're watching the CSC Challenger Series. Game on.
Our Dart of the Month is featuring the entire Devin Peterson range. When you purchase any shot Devin Peterson set of barrels, you'll receive a free hand towel. Also, his range is marked way down this month, so you're getting a huge discount plus a free gift. A special bonus for you guys, any customer that purchases the February 2024 Dart of the Month special will automatically get entered into a raffle to win a signed set of Michael Smith Achieve darts. Winner's choice of the soft tip or steel tip version. All right, let's do a quick test throw. Out of the entire African Warrior range, I personally like the Wisdom darts the best. Oh, thank you, Duke. I'm gonna throw the 23-gram Wisdom barrels plus the new shot Flight Deck one piece. These are the standard black shorties. All right, let's give them a whirl. See how we did. Definitely not gonna say we're going on a ride because you guys were kind of weird about that last time. All right, we've got sheer beauty as always with shot barrels. Not my favorite grip, a little too grippy for my liking, but I love a torpedo shape. That is my absolute favorite shape for a barrel. That's it for now, folks. Head on over to a2zdarts.com, click on the banner to go to your Dart of the Month to make your purchase and get entered automatically into that raffle. See you next time.
Danny Baggish here, the gambler, playing out of Club 401 tonight.
Well, welcome, Danny. It's been a long time coming, and it's a pleasure to have you on our show for the first match of Season 6 of the CSC Challenger Series. How's it feel to be on the show?
I mean, I've been waiting for this for a while. Excited to be a part of TOC, CSC, everything that they're doing, and let's get ready to rumble tonight.
Well, the WCS was your first real foray into everything, and it was a success for us at the PPD, but also a success for you and Chrissy. During your two's first streamed match, you actually went out of your way to message me and said this is some of the most fun you've had playing darts in a long time. Can you tell me why?
Yeah, because I'm not doing it for myself. There was more pressure, and I felt more motivated than ever to win for not only myself, but more importantly, my partner. We know Chrissy, she's class. She really didn't need me. Whether she wins or not, she didn't need me, right? She probably could have won with most of the other players anyways, because she just has that A year of 5 pluses in her bag there. But it's different. It was a different experience. I loved every bit of it, and she made it fun. We had a great time. She almost broke my hand 16 times, and it was good.
And for your first match of the CSC, you were coming in as the 3rd highest average, and yet you're going against the 7th highest average in Ram Guevara. I mean, this is a tough matchup for both you guys. What's going to be your gameplay to come out on top tonight?
Yeah, I got to come out fired. I got to play to that 3rd highest average that I've been playing to. I've been a bit inconsistent, but I went to the steel tip event this last weekend. I played really well. I'm hoping that's going to help me. I'm hoping that usually when you play steel tip event, come to soft tip, it works out just fine. But we'll see. I just know I have to be on my A game. If not, I'm not winning tonight.
And anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along tonight?
I appreciate everyone's support, and thank you to all my sponsors. I'll go through that real quick. Booyah Darts, Target, Maximum Precision Designs, our new apparel company, thanks to Mike Maloney and Jake. EDC Remote. Who else am I missing, Nick?
Probably like 30 others, I would assume.
Let's go. The Dart Train, Tommy Cage, Vinny Nora Promotions. I'm gonna have a list from now on, but yeah, just everyone, man. Thank you guys for doing what you do. You're great, and I can't wait for tonight. Ram, let's rock.
Well, Danny, we're excited to see you. It's been a long time coming here to get you on the CSC, and we're excited to have you. This is about to be one of the best matches ever. I have a feeling it's going to be fireworks and dynamite, and all we can do is wish you the best of luck in your match.
I appreciate it. I'm going to put it out there tonight. I'm shooting for a 6+. My name's Danny Baggish, the Gambler. You're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Well, all right, we're back in action here for the second half of our stream. While we were on a break, Will decided to just take a break from his microphone working. So he is coming back in. He'll be in shortly. I will not be able to see him, though, so he'll just have to make himself known with his sultry voice. As you can see the couch and the table there in the background at Club 401. Danny Baggish leads this 4-3 over Ram Guevara. And I love that story of the first time Ram ever played in a blind draw, threw it like a baseball shot, and to have Danny be the person to be like, hey, man, you should throw this way. Boom Time 133 in there says, I actually thought the paperless went well, but I was under the influence of a few beverages that you can't drink while taking. unless you're really good at driving. And then it's still not okay.
Definitely not okay.
Yeah. Oh, Gabe. Gabe, oh, Gabe, oh, Gabe. As Danny starts off with a 5 mark to get us going here. In our 8th leg, the score line is 4-3. And hey, Ram Guevara right out the gate says, "Who do you think you are? I am."
Oh, no, you can't steal from Will while he can't talk. That is messed up, my man. That is messed up.
And the 9 mark for Ram.
Wow.
I think that's just how it goes, you know?
That is the way it goes. Well, right back from Danny Baggish.
Danny Baggish. Yeah, he does get it right back. And he also steals the 17s from Ram. And I think Ram has a little bit of a smile on his face. You mentioned the player chat going on a little bit earlier, which I love. You want to let anybody in on what's happening in the player chat right before they came back on?
Yeah, basically what happened in the player chat there is, as I'm trying to also get Will back in here, basically Danny went in there and said, "Hey, Ram, I need you to chill on those 17s." And then Ram responded right back with, "Hey, how about you chill on those 20s?" And Danny's like, "I can't even hit 3." He's like, "Me neither." And then Ram says, "Well, why don't we just start on bulls and go backwards then?" And that's where they're feeling right now.
They did not do that. But Danny did steal the 17s. And my goodness, Danny Baggish. Boom goes the dynamite. And look at how many people are asking for that 9 mark counter. I think we're at like 15 or so, guys. It's something along those lines. Yeah, Danny's throwing a 7.5 right now, and it is not slowing down, is it? It is not slowing down at all. My goodness, that's called the coffin shot. Compliments of my good friend, Mr. Ryan Mooneyham. You coined that phrase, the 1616, 15 double bowl. Hey, Sergio, that happens to the best of us, man. I had that same situation. Danny, a 7.31 coming out of the break. That's pretty decent. I mean, you heard in the interview, he's shooting for a 6.0 average tonight. I don't think we've seen too many legs below a 5, that's for sure. Ooh, that's an interesting move from Ram to not point the 20s. Because there they go. The reason why I said it's interesting, well, boom goes the dynamite again for Danny. He's just still on fire. Ram's going to have to put that out with some big darts. And I'm going to guess it's 17s. I'm going to guess he fills it up again. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot say boom goes the dynamite every time we have a 9 mark anymore. You guys would all
right.
the stream.
Do you got me now?
Hey!
Okay. So
the goat is back.
I bumped my mic. I plugged it back in, and it forced me to do an update on my mic. That's why. So,
all right.
Yeah, fun stuff for the opener of season 6 here. Not
update
what Will
complete
needs at this time of night. That's for sure. After all I've been through today, but all right.
Well, did you happen to hear the commentary while you were off, Mike?
Not at all. So what'd you say?
Good. Perfect. Nothing at all. You just keep on believing that nothing has happened that's weird at all. And we're just going to start from the beginning right now.
Okay. So definitely go check back.
No. Just do it at the end. Jesse Gilbertson asking, did you have to blow in it like an old video game? There's a little...
No, not quite. Not quite.
Did you actually hear it? Because I was hoping that you would.
There you go. That's perfect.
I can hear yours.
Yeah. Kids know nothing about that back in the day. Man.
Did you see we had a ESPN athlete in our chat, Mr. Alex Bellman?
I did see that he's joining us. I'm hoping that he can potentially get in the mix sooner rather than later for some soft tip action here.
Well, I bet a lot of the players are going to react to that like they did with Danny Baggish and Jules Van Dongen playing this season. No, thank you. As Danny has threw a 7.31 in the last leg. He's improving that in this leg, which is just stupidity. How good that is.
He's just one of those guys that once he gets in this groove, he finds it for 3-4 legs, and he can just be
7.24.
Untouchable. That's a great average there.
Yeah, that follows a 7.31. So far out of the break, it's now 6-3. He has gone 7.31, 7.28. Or 7.24, whatever it is. It's insane. And you're absolutely right. This is unbeatable right this second. And that's what Ram needs to do. Boom goes the dynamite there. Built Ram tough. And yes, I know hopefully I don't get Ford upset with me. Back-to-back 9 to start off this leg because Danny just cannot stop hitting the treble 20 or the trebles right now. Look who's in the chat as well.
I just read that.
Yeah.
My security camera says otherwise, Leonard. I'll release that footage. Don't you worry.
Oh boy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that is a patented move there from Danny Baggish. Closes the higher ground. Forces Ram to open somewhere else. But it's going to be the 17s that he loves more than anything else. Sorry, Ford, if you're listening in on this. I know there's 1,533, so you might actually be. I didn't mean anything by it. His name's Ram. That's where I went with that. And Danny cannot stop. And he won't stop.
No.
He's
just saying, eating up.
He did the eating.
Eating up. Yep.
He's spooning into his mouth all of these 9 marks. Ram going first is averaging a 7 right now. And he has a disadvantage in the leg. I don't know if you saw that, but Danny missed a dart.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Look at Ram. He's
is it dodge?
Right there with him. He's saying, okay, here,
not.
bud. Big double hit there. Look at that. Close the door. Takes his chance or goes right back? Goes right back. Great shot.
I know it's a Dodge Ram, but it's built Ford tough, is what I stole. I said built Ram tough. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we're going to move on. Uh-oh. Alex Spellman throwing a little something into the chat here. Eric, don't make Will start singing.
I will. Don't you worry.
I know you will.
Like a rock.
And needs double bull. Double bull wouldn't have done it either way. So,
but here we go. Ram. 1 needed
to just
But it's still look at
6.47.
6.33. What a leg.
It's insane. It is insane. Sorry, I was too far away from the mic when I said that the first time. Ryan Keith, what you don't know about Alex Spellman is he is always wearing those shorts when he's not playing like a professional match where he has to wear pants. He's in shorts. And that includes in London in December, walking around. Danny started off with another 9 mark. I wish we had a 9 mark counter because it's like 80 right now.
Yeah, at this point, I was keeping track until I had those problems. So unfortunately, we'll just get it at the end for you folks. And, hopefully we'll post that tomorrow. And I'm sure there's some that are keeping track at home or maybe go back and keep all those 9 marks going. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
No,
we'll go back through and we'll get it all figured out.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So at the end of at the end of the day, guys, like we said, we've got a lot of things getting thrown our way these days, and we're trying to compile all of them. And yeah, maybe that one didn't get on the checklist this time. Maybe we didn't make it to it, but we'll get it taken care of. We'll be hard at work for it. So if I see one more 9-mark counter, I'm gonna ban all of you. No, I'm not gonna do that. Come on now.
They might ban you instead. There's 1,665 of them. I don't think you can ban them all.
Yeah, there's no way. Not enough time in the day. You guys are tuning in, loving the action here. Brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. If you haven't dropped a comment and a like on this stream, you definitely need to for tonight's giveaway.
Yeah, doing so will enter you into tonight's live stream giveaway for your chance to receive your choice of a Winmore Pro Series 85% tungsten set of darts featuring designs from MVG, Joe Cullen, and more. And all you had to say was Joe Cullen for my wife to put a chat or a comment in the chat. Best of luck to all of our live stream viewers. Hey, Marla. Marla in the chat there. Just letting us know that the boss is watching along. So we'll lock it up.
Man, everybody's watching along. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I know. This is amazing. Great opening numbers for the CSC season, even with all of those players that are also live right now. And that's what I mean, if you think about it, if you would have told us 5 seasons ago that this is where we'd be at this point in time, we would have said you are insane. So we're going to take it and run, and we cannot tell you how much we appreciate the players, first of all, for being awesome. Because as a comment was mentioned earlier, how many times have you seen a 6-3-3 lose, or how many times have you lost with a 6-3-3? Well, if I've ever shot one before, which I don't think I have, and I'm being honest, I'm sure, I don't think I've ever lost with one. But Danny's going to win one with a 5.4 there against a 5.5. 7-4 lead now for Danny Baggish. He is 2 legs away from victory in this first round matchup.
Man, he's playing really, really well. And there was no doubt in my mind that he was going to play well. But with the way some of these matches formed up here in this first round, it's just a brutal draw. And just looking when we were seeing that on the CSC selection show, it's like, wow, what could potentially happen here? We could see one of these bigger upper echelon players that we're normally seeing go the distance in our divisions potentially go out in the top 32.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, let's put it this way. Okay. One of these 4 players will come in top 30, or will finish in top 32. Dustin Larson, Don Stewart, Rick Hensey, Kenny Doyle. And Rick Hensey's on that side he will face Dustin Larson because Kenny Doyle won 9-8 in his match earlier.
What a match.
How about one of these 4? Dwayne Johansson, Luke Pritzel, Mike Maloney, Mike Scarborough. One of them will finish 32nd. I mean, this is insane.
Nuts. I wanted to mention this because this is Danny's personality. Dave said Danny's keeping his own 9-mark. When asked how many he had, he said all of them. And
Shocker.
Dave's sitting back there. Dave's sitting back there in view. If you didn't notice, that's Dave in the background on the right-hand side of the screen.
He does have most of them. He has had a lot of them after the break. That is for sure. It's crazy. And we do have. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, that's just Danny's personality. If you tune into the stream this weekend for Shoot for the Moon, for numerous matches, he would just jump in before he went out and played his match and jump on the mic real quick and just talk about it real quick and then jump back out there. It was a little bit nuts.
He's a goofball. I'm telling you what. And he just wants to be a commentator. Why can't he should just be a commentator. Like, Maloney's up 8-3 right now on Scarborough. He's okay at darts. Let's be honest. I mean, he's only averaging a 6.4 in this leg, which again I've never done, by the way. So I'm being very comical in this moment because I can't say the actual word I want to say. And it's not because it's bad words, because I literally just can't say it. Fascistic or something like that.
Everybody's agreeing that's a player that's saying, yeah, Danny should just be a commentator. Stick to that.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here with your playing abilities. He throws in a 6.18.
Gross. That plus the 2 sevens.
Advantage. Dude,
He's just, he's taken over. He took over. It was 4-3 heading into the break, guys. If you joined us after the break, you have just seen a Danny Baggish show for the most part. And Ram's not done much wrong. Ram lost with a 6-4. Going first. He lost going first with a 6.4. How is that happening? Jules won 9-4.
Yep, just saying the same thing.
Ha ha ha. Gotcha.
Jinx.
You got to be quicker than that.
Oh.
Shush. Actually, no, I don't think that sounds good.
Big hit there for Ram.
Throws in a 9 of his own. How about them apples, Danny? Oh, here we go. Okay, fine. You also have apples. That must be nice. How do you play a guy where you consistently throw in 9 marks for that person just to follow right back every time?
There's been numerous back-to-backs here.
Yeah.
There's been a ton of back-to-back 9s. I think Round the Ball said that earlier in the chat, and she's right. Just how many back-to-back 9s are we going to see? It seems to be, if we had a record for that, this one could take the top.
Yeah, 100%. Well, guys, listen. Before I get in trouble for not saying this, I'm going to. Do you want to know how to get involved with the PPD?
Sure.
Well, that's good. Just check out dartstoc.com and check out the map. It'll show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. Guess what? They're always accepting new members. So if you're not seeing anything in your area, Alex Spellman, just have your vendor contact them on the website. From there, you can sign up for leagues on the website, and it doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing 1 league a week will keep you eligible for this event and others in the future. Again, dartstoc.com to get signed up today. And don't forget, there are only a few days left to snag the February Dart of the Month. Purchase that February Dart of the Month for a free shot hand towel and a chance to win a signed set of Michael Smith Achieve darts. The giveaway ends March 1st, and the winner will have their choice of soft tip or steel tip. Best of luck. Also, the new Mark McFadden V2 dart barrels from Colonial are out now, and they are going to go quickly. I'm telling you that right now. If you love a straight barrel with an aggressive grip, you'll love these darts even more. Just click the banners found on their homepage at a-zdarts.com. And Danny Baggish behind in this leg. I think we're all excited for it just because we want to see more darts tonight. We've only been streaming for an hour. Let's keep it up.
I don't know if you mentioned it or not. Kevin Schmitz over Chrissy Grimmel. That match happened a little bit ago. A couple of days ago, actually, to be exact. John Pilgrim over Daniel Hawkins. And then Sean Cafflish over Jamie Cobb. So just to mention those matches, I think we've mentioned the Cobb matchup. But
Taylor, we can only show the same thing when we're live. Otherwise, we need more computers and accounts. So on Facebook and YouTube, it's going to be the same stream that you're watching here, unless you're watching a stream of another player.
I mean, there's potential. We could essentially, I don't know. We actually could maybe set that up in the near future if we really wanted to. Yeah, we could, Sean. Okay. I know capabilities, but it would just be, do we want to do a commentator? Do we just want to have an extra stream or what? But hey, good thought. Potential.
Don Stewart says he'll be playing his match at the Club 401 because he'll be on vacation.
There you go. Go ahead. Have some fun with it.
I love it. Sugar Shane won 9-6. That's surprising. I'm just kidding. Sugar. Great match, buddy. Dwayne Johansson, Luke Pritzel tied up at 7 apiece.
Wow. there's some great matchups, like we said, week 1, and
Oh, it's great.
it's just going to get better and better, folks, and we're not done yet. Wednesday night, reminder, 8 p.m. We'll be live with Division 2, so why not join us then as well? Set your reminder in your phone. Yeah, do it. Do it now. Set that reminder.
Yeah, Olsen versus Neal. So we're going to get to see the white belt back on display. I wonder if that dog's going to be there. Remember that dog? That dog was crazy. You don't remember that dog, do you?
Nope. It's been a
good
while.
talk.
I'm just kidding. I do remember the dog.
I
Ran
don't
with
think you
another
remember
9.
that dog. All right. Well, Ram, this is the same point he made his comeback in the finals of Division 1 last season. It is 8-5, I believe is what that number says in the graffiti. It does look like a 6. Wow. Danny just hitting the neighbors a little bit now. Is this... What do you think this is, Will? Is this a little bit of not used to playing the long format? Because let's be honest, Danny has dropped off the last couple legs a little bit. Or is it that he's already at 8 and he's just trying to get through that last one, and that's a little bit tougher to do?
No, it's a darts match. You're gonna have your ups, you're gonna have your downs. Like I said, he's gonna hit that 3 to 4 leg spurt where he's just untouchable, and he's done that. You're gonna have a drop off at some point. You think it's just when you could continue that on, but it's difficult. So yeah, take one. He knows he's got some time here, but he would rather get this job done right here, right now. He gets the start.
Yep, he's back to starting here now that it's 8-6. So that PPD player advantage rule is gone.
We did have a question here. I want to answer it. We do stream on both YouTube and Facebook, if you're wondering. So we're available on Partners Promoting Darts as well as USA Darts. So you can find us on both platforms for this CSC Challenger Series. If you want to pop it on the TV, usually YouTube you can do that best with. So blow it up on the big screen for the family to watch. And Danny says, "Who do you think you are? I am." I had to do it.
Oh, man, you said it for the first time tonight. That has happened 12 years ago, right?
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Good old Pete Weber.
Yep. Nobody tell him. All right, so as Ram gets a 5 mark in there on the 18s.
You've already done it.
Yeah, I sure did while you were not able to do it.
I can't resist, bro. I couldn't resist. Second time tonight.
Sugar Shane goes, I hope Maloney got beat 23-0.
Southern watching soft tip. When does that happen?
Boom goes the dynamite. Well, there's no math involved in this. Or at least the math is like normal, easy math. He doesn't have to be at 487 before he quizzes us on what they should shoot at first with 487 left. The answer to that, by the way, is the board, because you just shot 14 in your last round.
Pritzel won. So Luke
There you
Pritzel
go.
advances. One step closer to a victory for Danny as he on that 6.20.
Yeah, and he has the lead here. And this might be over with in 3 darts. It's definitely going to be over with in 3 darts. There it is. Danny Baggish, a 9-6 victory. 6.17 MPR. Found that last gear to get over the line. But he does defeat Ram Guevara, who before has ran through the loser side of the bracket before in Division I. That's going to be nothing new to him. He's used to that, and he'll be just fine.
He gives everybody a little love in the area. That
Absolutely.
hanging out at Club 401, you got to do that one. But yeah, congrats to Danny Baggish. She'll take the round 1 win over Ram. As Ram's going to head to the loser side, where he will potentially play Brian Dennis or Jeffrey Johnson in the next round. Brian, of course, of Florida, a former champion, right?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. Okay.
No, he finished 3rd place.
TOC.
Did Brian Dennis? Oh, TOC, yes.
Okay. Yeah, TOC
Yeah.
champion. That's right. Kind of get those mixed in between each other. But and Jeffrey Johnson, of course, of Wisconsin. So,
yep. There's a lot of Wisconsinites in this Division I and Division II. And we do need to point that out. It's a huge shout out to the Wisconsinites. You guys are awesome.
When you look at that map, that you can go check out the map for yourself at dartstoc.com, like we've mentioned before.
Yep.
And you can really see where those hotbeds are for the dartboards and who's involved in the program. I would say Wisconsin's definitely one of them. We know that Florida has a lot of participants as well. Texas
Houston
is starting to grow a little bit. Yep, that area. But I'm telling you, great way to kick off the season 6 here. As man, we're gonna see some great matchups throughout this 10 weeks of action. We're also going to see some great matchups in our Division II on Wednesday night. Once again, 8 p.m. for those matchups is when we're gonna be live for the remainder of this season as we make that shift from 8:30 to 8 p.m. So reminder on that one. That's Central Time, folks.
Yeah, and I'm so excited for this future of the season. Next round could be a big one, depending on how Leonard Gates, Mike Carter goes, Tim Adams, Jules Van Dongen. So Jules already won his match on Tim. If Leonard wins, that's a round 2 matchup that's pretty tasty that we might not be able to stream for other reasons. But we got another great match that's already in there. Kevin Schmitz, John Pilgrim on the winner's side. Man, I'm telling you what, there's not going to be a bad match. This season will not have any dull moments in it whatsoever. And that's Division I. And I'm just going to say it right now. Division II might be the more enjoyable season to watch this season because of how good and close those averages are. I can't wait.
You're correct. The averages are so close that it just creates these tight-knit matches that usually go 9-7, 9-8.
Yep.
You're going to see it happen numerous times in our stream matches. I guarantee it. So I'm telling you, put those reminders in your phone. Monday and Wednesday night, don't forget about those Division II participants because they are some heavy hitters, some big names in there. You don't want to miss the action. Of course, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. A beautiful program to get involved in because some money can get thrown your way. That's for sure. Just
a lot of money.
Have it. Have it.
$4,500 to first place in Division I. And we got to call it out, bud. You and I, well, I'm fine with it, but you hate matching me jersey-wise every single week. And look at this week 1. Look over at that.
I've never been more,
on you, bud.
I've never been more mad in my entire life because I'm telling you what, you look very, very bad. I can't. Mean, why do you do this to me, dude?
It's like I can just reach out and touch you. That'd be cool if like a hand just like went across there. That'd been so great.
We got to do that more often. Oh my.
Maloney,
anyway,
we would love to, but
we've never.
You can definitely send this one. I'll put it right here.
We've never done it. We need to. All righty, guys.
What?
Thanks for joining us for our first night of action here.
We got weird at the end of this. Sorry about that.
It did, but we had to do it. You raised me up. Anyway. All righty, folks. Thanks for watching. Take care. William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira. See you Wednesday night, 8 p.m.